two are bad friends.
Who are these two idiots?
A white dude and an Asian dude.
You two are disgusting.
Well, you two are something.
We're bad friends.
Hey, 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 welcome to another episode of Bad Friends, everybody. Yesterday was Father's Day, and oh boy, I miss my dad. And the thing is, I wanted to write a Father's Day song, and I told you I was going to do that too.
Yeah, you promised me, and I thought you weren't going to do it. I'm being serious.
And I forgot about it, and then we were sitting here outside waiting for you because you were late.
I wasn't late. I was getting you sugar-free Red Bull. Rudy, was I getting sugar-free Red Bull?
Yeah.
See?
Okay, but were we here? Were we here before I called them?
Dude, you called me.
It doesn't matter.
No, you called me
All
and
right,
said...
can we do the Father's Day? What you angry about?
You always do this to me. You trample on me.
Trample.
You're trample. You trample on me.
Trample.
You trample.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
you. Trample.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Trampley.
So, while we were waiting for you, because we were early.
Because I got sugar-free Red Bull, you go.
Yeah, and I wrote a song real quick. Because I write a lot of music on my GarageBand, so I just came up with it. I have an older, like, weird song, you know what I mean? So I wrote a song for my dad.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. Daddy, I love you. Daddy, why you die? Happy Father's Day, Daddy. Daddy, I can fly.
Daddy, I miss you. Why are you dead?
Why did you die?
Daddy, I need you.
I need you so badly.
Laying in your bed.
Laying in your bed.
I'm sorry I took photos of you while you were dead and sent it to the Hudson's. What was in my head? You were dead and I whipped out my phone. I can't fucking believe I did that shit. I'm all alone.
Okay.
I miss you, Daddy.
I love you. Okay, there we go. That's a song. Very good. Very good song. I miss your dad, and he died 11 months ago, and...
Wait, was it already 11 months ago?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God.
It's terrible, and...
Rest in peace, Daddy.
yeah,
Papa
it's been
Lee.
a terrible 12 months.
It's been bad.
Yeah, it's been bad. My dad died in last August, and then the pandemic. Then the pandemic came.
You sound like it's fake. You're saying like it's not
It's
a
a
real...
hoax. Yeah.
It's not real.
Yeah, ask DL.
Can you... We'll talk about that
We'll
later.
talk about later. And then...
Deep DL Hughley, Jesus.
DL. And then poor...
Then a massive injustice
George
that happened
Floyd
once again
died,
for the
yeah.
1000th time.
And then last Tuesday something happened that was just as shocking and terrifying to me.
Yeah, same.
I want people to know that I don't know what I don't know. The news that you received Tuesday is the same exact new information
That we received.
That we received.
Yeah, we were not privy to any of that stuff and did not know. And we found out when you found out.
I think that that kind of behavior is abhorrent. I resent it, and it's not good.
No, it was awful and shocking and very, quite frankly, taken us all aback. I mean, we called each other and, you sit in disbelief because you don't know. We don't know this stuff, and we're finding this stuff out at the same time. People are, and people are throwing around questions to everybody.
Terrible.
We don't know.
We haven't slept. I mean,
And
it's
what
just,
we know now,
yeah.
is we're. It's really disappointing. It's really sad, and I think all we can say is we hope he gets help, and that's it. And that's all we can say. I mean, I like,
That's all we can say. Yeah.
But we want to continue to do our Bad Friend show. Can we do our Bad Friend show?
We want to do our Bad Friend show. Yeah.
And we started with the Dead Dad song, which I think is good.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 dads. I bragged to you very, very heavily about that.
But when you say that,
No,
at first, because you've been saying that all
I
day.
only had one dad.
I know your mom looks like a man, But is that what you're saying? That my mom looks like a man, I have two dads?
My mom is very pretty. I put pictures of her online. She's a very pretty woman. I've seen your mom.
Yeah, my mom's beautiful.
No, she's not.
Yeah,
the little BTS troll. I've seen her.
Really? You want to see my mom?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to show you my mom.
Yeah, let's see your mom.
All right. Here's my dad holding me, by the way, when I was a baby. What's so fucking funny? What's so funny? That's me as a baby.
Look at your dad's head. Your dad's head is huge. It makes sense why your fucking melon is so big. Your dad's head is massive. Look at how big his dad's melon is.
I can't help it that I'm Korean.
Do all Koreans have big heads?
Yeah, we're generally a big-headed people.
I don't know. That's huge. That looks like a fucking helium
next to
balloon.
my baby head, it's... next to my baby head, it looks big.
Your baby head looks like my head as an adult.
All right, so, and then this is my mother. That's my mother. What's so fucking funny?
Is she cross-eyed?
Yeah, she is cross-eyed. Hey, fuck you. And that's my mom and...
You made fun of my parents.
You're the one that said I have two dads. I don't know what to fucking assume.
I do have two dads. Well, technically I have two dads.
You
yeah.
really? So because...
My mom remarried. My mom was
she did.
My mom was a strong, independent,
and what happened
badass
to OG
woman.
dad? What happened to OG dad?
He's still alive.
He
He's around.
abandoned you.
No, he didn't.
He abandoned the family. Did he abandon you? Do you have resentment?
No, he went away to prison.
Is that the one that you were just talking to earlier?
No. That's my
your
stepdad.
Your fake dad.
My stepdad. Don't
Not
say
your
my
real dad.
fake
Not your
dad.
real dad.
No, that is my real dad.
It's not your real. It's not biological blood dad.
My biological father went away to prison.
Did he really?
Yeah, a few times.
Why? See, now everything comes so clear to me. It comes to a point and I can figure things out. Because I'm thinking to myself, you know what I mean? Where does his like...
No, he had... my parents got divorced when I was young.
Your rage, though. Your rage
my
and your
parents got
anger.
divorced
Where
when
does
I was
that come
young.
from?
Let me
Your
say, can I
original
talk?
dad?
My
Your
parents
original
got
dad?
divorced. My
Your
parents
original
got
dad.
You... My parents got divorced when I was young. My mom is a strong, badass, independent, hardcore...
Thick woman.
Beautiful woman.
Yes.
Who is a fucking gangster, who raised me by herself.
Great.
Like a G.
Great.
Started at the bottom.
I know. I love your mom.
She's a gangster. She's a fucking badass woman.
Okay.
Respect my mother.
All right.
All right?
So what happened to your original dad?
He unfortunately he's a drug addict, and he got caught up in the drug scene and went away. But I mean, he's been sober and healthy for a long time.
And so did he start a new family?
I used to joke, my dad has more kids than my black friends have shoes.
Whoa. Too soon.
What the fuck are you talking about?
After George Floyd? Come on, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, so you have stepbrothers and sisters.
Those are half. That means half.
You have half ones.
Yeah, those are half.
And so you ever mention them? That you don't consider them real?
No. I don't know most of my dad's side of I don't know a lot of them. Like we just went separate ways in life.
Oh, so you don't know? You have half brothers and sisters.
Yeah, they're
out
your
there
halves. Yeah, they're your halves.
That you've never met or talked to.
I have one that's like that's like a couple years younger than me.
How old is she?
Well, I'm 36, and she must be 33. After my mom split from my dad.
Is that incest if you point because you weren't raised together?
I mean, if I do like Latino chicks, and no, come on, no, but I've never met her. I don't even know who she is. But she's a couple years younger than me, and I don't know who she is.
And does she have the same last name as you, Santino?
No, because I don't think my father and her mother never got married. They just had a child together. They never got married, so she has the last name of her mother. Right. My dad didn't remarry.
Okay. Do you have the last name of your OG dad?
Yeah, Santino was my birth name.
A birth name. And is your sister...
The one that you know, my sister...
Your real sister?
Well, I'm an only child. She's my half. She's from my stepdad and my mom.
Wow.
But the one I'm referring to, the one that's like 33, who I don't know, I've never met before, is a grown woman who my dad had a couple years after my mom and him split.
Why don't you guys get together?
I don't know.
Brunch or
Maybe
something.
she doesn't fucking want to get together.
Have you tried?
No.
Do you know her name and all that? We're not gonna say it, but you don't. No,
I don't know her name.
You don't even fucking know her name,
dude. It was a story that I didn't learn until literally a couple years ago. I was told this story later in life of like, hey, you have a sister. And
so you have no relationship with OG?
With her?
No, with your original dad.
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You never said, hey, Dad, do I have any half brothers and sisters?
No, that's what I'm saying. He told me later in life.
Okay.
Yeah. But also, I was like, oh my God, I have a 34-year-old or whatever, 33-year-old. It's crazy to think someone is almost your age that you've never met in 30 years, 30 some odd years.
That is strange.
Right? You don't even
blood.
know.
It's blood too.
Blood is there. Yeah, you don't even know it. Like all of us have some kind of family member that we've never met before. Like I know some people have family members that I've heard this from. There was a comic. Oh, I don't want to mention his name. This was crazy though. He learned his father had another family, was like not married, but was like raising another family with a woman who had kids from another family, and they raised kids together that they had, and it didn't exist until he was in his late 20s.
Oh my god!
I'll tell you off air who it
shocking.
was. It put him in a spiral.
It's spiraling.
That he's like, wait a minute, I have sisters and brothers with someone I've never even met.
Yeah.
20 some odd years.
It's funny because when you find out things about people like that,
Like that they have another.
No, you see even dark shit.
Huh?
Like I worked with this girl once on a show. Right?
What show?
I can't tell you
Okay.
because I don't want people to narrow it down and go, it's this person.
Sure.
So I worked with this person on the show, and this person whenever I would do scenes with her, like they would say cut, and I go, that was good, and she would just kind of look at me like that. And I go,
Did you like it?
And then I go, what'd you do this weekend? Nothing. You know what I mean? That type. You go to craft service, right?
She's
lunchtime.
She's eating the spoons.
No, she's sitting by herself, right?
Oh, go sit with her.
I do. I would go. I go. And, you know what I mean? You know, like I'm the popular kid at school.
You.
Yeah, with my Letterman jacket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can you imagine one of those high school movies?
Yeah,
that all the good-looking kids are nerds and you're the popular, kid?
Yeah.
And you walk around and you're like, what's up, ladies? Everyone's like, Bobby's here.
Yeah. I like to hang out with the stoners or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And the weird nerds. So I would sit next to her and go, wow, fuck, you know what I mean? Chicken again or something.
She would just eat
and
chicken.
She would, well, no, sometimes craft service, they just have one piece of kind of meat.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, kind of a ghetto. So I go, chicken again, and she'd just be like, yeah, chicken. And she would just eat it, right? And I was like, I can't get through. Like, we're on a show together.
Yeah.
Right?
Were you acting scenes together or no?
Oh, yeah. One time...
Wait, finish this, though. She was eating alone.
Yeah, she
she's
would eat
eating
alone a
alone.
lot. And I would go... And she would just give me cross eyes. And go, yeah, chicken. And just eat. Never ask about me.
But you'd sit there in silence and just eat a meal with her?
And just go, what else can I say? You know what I mean? To get it going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wow, the new fucking Radiohead album. I don't get it. In rainbows? I don't get it.
She's like, what's a Radiohead?
What's a rainbow?
Do you mean your car?
Yeah, it was that kind of thing.
So what?
And then one time in a scene, I had to pull her hair.
What?
Yeah, in a scene, I had to pull her hair.
Like a sex scene? What
No, it wasn't a sex scene. It was a violent scene.
Like you were fighting her?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And I had to pull her hair, right?
Uh-huh.
And she had wig on. I didn't know that,
Uh-huh.
right? So I pulled the wig, and the bobby pins were going to her scalp. And I was pulling it, and then blood was coming down to into her face. And she was going, what the you know what I mean? Because maybe I was trying to get a response out of her.
How did you not know?
I don't know. Like, talk to me. She was like that, and blood was coming down her face. And she went crazy on me. What the fuck? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, dude, you're causing her to fucking, her skull is impacted with bobby pins.
Then one day I just went to, another friend that's on the show. I go, what's up? But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And she goes, in college. She was in college, and she found out that she got a call that her dad killed her mom, and then he killed himself.
Oh my God.
So then ever since then, I'd see her eating by herself. I would just sit with the other people.
So fucked.
Yeah.
Daddy, I love you.
Wow. Have you worked with crazy people?
Not well, yes. Yes.
You have?
Yeah. Crazy as in like they're mean. They're very, very mean.
Yeah.
And I don't, look, how about this? I've worked with people, and I've talked about it before. I've worked with people on shows where their acting and their process tends to be very heavy, and it drains the room, and it makes you feel kind of uncomfortable that you're like, am I just...
I'll tell you the number one person
Are you gonna
for me.
Okay.
I'll say the name. I'll give a fuck.
Okay.
Brooke Shields.
Really?
Brooke Shields. I said it.
Is what mean? Is an asshole?
I fucking hate her.
Bing, bing, bing.
I fucking hate her, dude.
Wait, why?
Fucking hate her, dude.
What did she do, dude?
Dude,
Dog. Hey, Brooke Shields, what'd you do, dude?
Dude, I hate ya.
What did she do?
So, and I'm gonna expose all kinds of people right now, because this story I've always like kind of held in my heart.
Yeah.
But fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
What did she do?
I'll tell you what she did.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what they did. So I'm on Mad TV, right?
Yeah.
And so I get a call from Fox Television. They go, "Hey, we want you on this other show."
What was the other show?
It was called New Car Smell.
What kind of shitty idea?
Right.
It's got that new car smell.
Right. So it's.
Let me guess. It's a sitcom about car salesmen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's called New Car Smell.
Bad pitch.
And Brooke Shields is the star. Okay. And so then I get a call going, us as a network, we want you on the show, but the showrunners don't want you on the show.
Why?
Because they want Getty Watanabe.
Oh.
You know who that is?
Yes.
He was Long Duck Dong from 16 Candles.
Yeah. I yes.
So then I just call. I go.
Is he alive?
Yeah, Getty's alive.
Okay.
And I go. I was a kid. I was 28 years old.
Yeah.
So I go. Yeah, I don't want to do it then. And they're like, it's a lot of money. It's a network prime time. You're on a late night Saturday show that no one watches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to come on. We want you.
Yeah.
So I go, who else is in it? And they go, a couple of names. Dave Attell.
Huge.
Right. And then it was, you know who else had a couple, a guest star was Jimmy Schubert.
I love Jimmy Schubert.
So I love Jimmy. So I go, yeah, I'll do it then. But then, so it's the Cullen brothers are the showrunners.
The Cullen brothers?
Yeah, so Rob Cullen used to hang out with Dice.
Huh?
And Dice, me, and Rob Cullen went to Vegas one time when I was a kid. I was 25. And Dice lost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Dude, I've heard he loves gambling.
Yeah. So Dice took me, he used to call me Ching. So I was
Hey, Ching, come over here.
So I was working the back door.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, Ching, me and Rob Cullen are going to go to Vegas. Get in the fucking car." I'm working the back door.
They want to drive to Vegas?
No.
Oh.
I'm wearing a Comedy Store t-shirt. And I have no money. And I go, "What? I'm working." "No, I talked to the manager." So I literally, no money, no clothes,
Right.
just got in a car with them and drove to LAX.
To go to Vegas?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
You, Dyson Cullen.
Me, Dice, and this guy, Rob Cullen.
Okay.
So we go to Vegas, and we're sitting at the blackjack, the high-end ones. And Dice would fucking throw down $10,000 hands.
$10,000 hands.
Yeah.
He was making that kind of money?
He was a multi-millionaire.
I know, but $10,000 hands is
Yeah, it was crazy.
insane.
It was crazy. And I'm sitting there going, and he would lose 50,000. You know what I mean? In 20 minutes.
And not care.
And not care. And I would just be like sweating. Because he brought me because he thought I was a good luck charm. Right?
Chang will bring us luck.
Yeah, Ching. He lost a lot of money.
Yeah, bad luck.
And then he
Chang.
goes, "You're not good luck."
That's it.
Yeah. And the next day, right? So I
Yeah.
had that experience with Rob Cullen.
But he liked you.
Yeah, we're friends.
Okay.
So then now I'm on a show with his brother and him are show running. And they didn't want me. They wanted Getty Watanabe. And so I had like 2 pages of like dialogue in it. And David Swimmer was the director from Friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't
so
know he
Swimmer
directed.
directed it.
The Schwim Dog.
So every day I would show up, Swimmer would walk up to me and go, "Hey man, they cut a page."
It's your page.
Yeah, and I go, "Okay, so yeah, it's just this big chunk in the front. So you're introducing, you know what I mean? You're introducing yourself.
Yeah.
But it'll be great when the show gets picked up. You know what I mean? They'll give you more lines." So I go, "Okay." And the next day, chunk's gone. Chunk is gone. And I go, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
"It's just gone. You have a line. You have a line now." And I go, "What does that mean?" "Chunk, listen. I'm on Friends. I was on Friends. I know how these work. These things work. You're fine.
Yeah.
You just want to test."
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm like,
You're fine. I was on Friends.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I was on one of the most successful sitcoms.
I know,
You're
but
fine.
the experience. The experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Next day, line's gone. The line's gone. I go, what do I do then? You walk in. You walk in, you walk out.
You don't even say hi?
No.
You sound like me in Disaster Artist.
Right? So I'm on it for like a week and a half, right? 2 weeks, a lot, so you're rehearsing every day.
Oh, God.
Every day it gets worse and worse. And now boils are forming on my head.
What do you mean, stress boils or something?
Gigantic boils are stress on my head.
Yeah.
And I was smoking like 15 packs of cigarettes.
Because you
outside.
thought you were going to get canned from the show.
I didn't know what was going on. I had never been in this situation before.
Right.
It was so uncomfortable. But then, like, I thought, Brooke Shields is the star. So I remember walking right up to her one morning, and she's at, like, craft service. I look her right in the eyes. I go, good morning. And she just kind of looks at me and walks away.
That's why you hate Brooke Shields?
Yeah.
Bob. That's such a stretch.
No.
You said good morning and she just walked.
She didn't talk to me all.
What if she didn't hear you?
No, it's not
or
that.
see you. She's taller than you, isn't she?
The scene that I'm walking in.
She's probably 5'10".
The scene I'm walking in and out of.
Yeah.
I'm obviously there on set rehearsing, right?
How tall is Brooke Shields? Rudy, will you look that up? How tall is Brooke Shields?
Right. I'm obviously, right?
Yeah.
And she won't even lock eyes with me. You don't think I fucking know when somebody doesn't like me?
It's not that.
It is that.
What if she didn't?
No, it's this. She knew I was on my way out.
So
she didn't need to.
She wrote you off.
Yeah, she didn't need to make that connection, right?
God,
but,
I hope.
But here's the answer.
Yeah.
To everyone's question. Mm-hmm. I'm still here.
You're still. Papa's still here.
I'm still here.
Papa's still
right?
here.
And it's like I think I deserve a little bit of an amends from the Cullen brothers.
I don't think she did that on purpose. How tall is she?
6.
She's 6 feet.
6 foot?
She's 6 feet tall.
She's 6'5"?
Let's just say she was in heels that day.
No,
She's
every day
6'1",
for
6'2".
2 weeks? Come on, man.
But you're so low to the earth. How do you know
All right.
she could see right over you? And she hears this
So
little voice.
no one said hi to Peter Dinklage on fucking Game of Thrones.
Did you not hear that story? The first day he showed up, they didn't even know he was there. He acted a whole day. They didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, that's so fucking funny. That's so funny.
Don't say fuck Brooke Shields because of that. That's such a small. That's not even a real thing.
No, because
she didn't say like you suck or fuck you.
Listen.
This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, remember when you were always ready to go?
Now you can increase your performance and get that extra confidence in bed.
Blue Chew.
BlueChew.com. That's blue like the color blue.
It brings you the first chewable FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis.
Yeah.
It's prescribed online by licensed physicians. You don't got to go to a doctor's office and get embarrassed. You can do it from your own home.
Yeah, basically it's like you chew it and then boink, 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 boink.
What's the boink, 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 boink? What happens?
It's your pee-pee getting hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, it's delicious. It works very well. It's easy to do. You can take it on a full or empty stomach.
I tried it again 5 days ago. It really fucking works.
Bobby just came over, ate 3 of them, and just stood in my living room for an hour and a half. It works very well, guys. If you're looking to get some extra juice
and
downstairs,
it ships right to your door in a discreet package.
yeah, we've got a deal for the listeners. We've used them. It is very fun. Go to BlueChew.com. Get your first shipment for free when you use the special promo code BADFRIENDS. Pay $5 for shipping. Again, that's BLUEChew.com. Promo code
BADFRIENDS.
Try it out for free. It's better, cheaper, faster.
We like it.
BlueChew.com. Code
BADFRIENDS.
There it is.
Policy Genius. There's never a bad time to save money, people.
right.
But now more than ever, finding smart ways to put some cash back in your pocket can make a big difference.
So Bobo's got a brand new house, and so do I. And comes along with home ownership is home insurance. It stinks to shop around. Policy Genius is the one that's going to help you do that at the easiest possible way. You barely need to lift a finger. Go to policygenius.com, answer some questions about yourself and your property, and they're going to compare your rates against other ones. It's simple and so easy to do.
If Policy Genius finds a better rate than what you're currently paying, they'll do all the work to get you switched out.
You don't have to do anything. They'll just swap it out. And usually people do save money. I used it. I saved a little bit of money. But, home insurance is a ripoff here in California. Policy Genius, they'll compare your home and auto policies across different ones. They've saved their customers on an average $1,100 a year just doing that. If you want to get a little bit of cash back in your pocket, if you're a homeowner, see how much you can save by reshopping your home insurance rates at policygenius.com. Wait, can I give you a story of embarrassment now? How about this? I'll give you one.
Okay, go ahead.
Not fuck these people, but here's how I felt, like a real moron.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay? I get a phone call that they're doing a Read It Funny or Die, and they need you to read for this movie. It's called House something. Will Ferrell, and it's the gambling, they had
the gambling movie.
the casino movie in their house.
with Amy Poehler.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I get amped. They're like, they love you. They don't even need they're just gonna have this role for you as this like dude that comes in, pretends to be a cop, but he's really just like a fuck up looking to steal stuff. I go to Funny or Die. Dude, I'm so good in a room that when I have confidence that I'm like, I'm gonna be fine. You know what I mean? Like I never go in shook. I'm never like nervous. I'm always like, I'm gonna be fine. What the fuck? Dude, who cares? I've done 1 million table reads. I get in there.
You did table read, not an audition.
No, we were reading they already were giving me the part.
Oh, so you're now a table read.
Yeah, because they said they didn't have time to cast. They had to shoot the movie, so they were like, "We're just going to they're like, "We have a role for you. You can have it. You have to come to the read though, and you have to read."
Oh my God.
They go, "You have to read the role, and you have to read 2 other roles."
Oh my! Don't you hate when they do that? By the way,
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know how to do the other one. I don't know.
You show up. You worked on the lines that you're playing.
I know these roles,
and then when you show up, you see in the front page, cop. You know what I mean? Passenger number 1.
Mailman.
And then you go,
Blind
I have
kid.
to read these. And then you have to do a different voice.
And first take. You've never done it before.
You've never done it before.
And there's a production assistant comes up to you and goes, "We've highlighted a couple of their characters."
Yes,
and you're like, "Oh my God, I
hate it.
So I'm like this. I'm thumbing through them trying to find where the characters are. Because, by the way, if you mess up the rhythm of the room, you look like an asshole, right? So here I am. I'm going, Will Ferrell's right there. Amy's across the table. Kroll is there.
Nick Kroll?
Yeah, Nick's like the only guy that I like
Right.
in the room.
Right.
And Nick's like, "What's up, man?" I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" So that made me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, I get to...
Great guy, by the way.
Yeah, love Nick. I get to my line that I know.
yeah.
And I fuck it up. And I fuck it up so bad.
Why?
Because
you got nervous?
Yes.
I know you get intimidated.
Because Will Ferrell looked over at me when I was going to read my line.
Oh, no!
As if to say like, I don't know this guy. Let's see if he's funny.
Oh, no!
Dude, I ate such a massive, thick, veiny penis.
Did you blush?
Can you get more red than this?
Oh my God, yeah.
No, I was so embarrassed. Dude, I literally, the line, let's just say the line, and it was quick. It was, they got to be outside they have to be outside because I just climbed through the roof. It was something like that. Like people were on the run.
Now tell me how you said it.
They have to outside if there's a roof. Hey, everybody just kept going like it didn't happen because they were like, Jesus fucking Christ. They just kept reading.
Yeah.
And nobody looked up. Nobody looked up at me. No one looked up at me to be like, it's okay, you fucked up. No, they kept going.
I'm getting PTSD.
What do you think I did for the other lines? I fucked him up! I fucked up every fucking line.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating. Every fucking line.
And here's the thing.
For me,
you're
and especially for the other ones.
reading it.
I'm reading it. I can't
You're
read.
literally reading it.
Can't read. I
And you
can't
get so,
fucking read.
I've been there. You get so nervous.
So nervous.
That the lines become blurred.
Let me do this. On the way out, wait, on the way out,
Yeah.
this is the face of, you're me, and
Yeah.
I'm Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
So say everyone, goodbye, everyone says goodbye, and you're me, and you say, thanks a lot. Just say thanks a lot to me.
And
I'm
you're Will Ferrell.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hey, thanks a lot.
That's what he did. He breathed in and looked away. And by the way, every right. Will is right. Will was right. He breathed in and looked away, as if to say,
You should kill yourself.
you're not, yeah, kill
You should have killed yourself.
It's on the 8th floor. Jump out.
Yeah.
Jump out of the window.
Wow.
What
How
do
are
you-
you still alive?
What do you think happened the next day?
You got the part.
Blah, 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 blah. Hello. Hey, what's up, man? It's your agent. Hey, it's your agent.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I think they're going to slice up some stuff and move some stuff around. So, we got you some stuff later this week, some auditions. I was like, oh, they're going to cut it? He's like, yeah, they're going to cut it. They cut the whole role. But you know what? I thought for a second, they're just going to give it to somebody else. I fucked it up. They did cut the role. But that being said,
But do you know why they cut the role?
because I fucked it up.
Because you fucked it up.
Yeah, because I
They're
fucked
like,
it up.
This part is
Shouldn't
not well
be in
written.
here. Yeah. And by the way, it wasn't the
Because
writing.
an actor can't even fucking do
Wasn't the writing.
Yeah.
It was every inch of me. It was me. I literally, on the way home, I'm like ready to throw up in my car. And I'm like, oh, they're never going to work with me. Like, these people are going to be like, that guy sucks. You know what I mean? And guess what? Never worked with any of those people. They think I suck. I was like, they think I fucking suck because I
Was
shit
Amy
the bed.
Poehler in the room?
Yeah, Amy was there.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Sitting right across from me.
Oh yeah. I've been.
She was sitting right across. You're Will Ferrell. That's Amy. Nick
Yeah.
is over there. Nick said goodbye because Nick is a good dude. And Nick knows me. And he was like, later, man, take it easy. Like, he was very nice. But I'm sure he, on the way home, was like, what the fuck was that
When I
kid
was on
doing?
Splitting Up Together. Mm-hmm. So this is the actors are on one side, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason, they had the executives just literally on the other side of a table like this. Right?
Like 2 feet long.
Right, 2 feet long, right?
Bobby?
So you sit down and like this, but so you know you have like a name card, right?
Yeah, they
So
put
my
your-
name card
yeah.
goes Bobby Lee Arthur, who's who I play. At that
Yeah,
act,
yeah.
Right?
We remember.
Then there's a name card here, Peter Roth, president of Warner Brothers.
Peter Roth was sitting across from you?
Yeah, he'd come in like this. I could see his fingernails right here, right, hands like this, right? Peter. And it was dude, you lock eyes with them.
Yeah.
Bobby, how was your weekend? Like you can't even speak English.
No.
Yeah. And then one time, Oliver laughed at me. He came in for a hug, and I went like this. Right?
You blocked him?
I wanted to do like a hand thing, this, like, right? But he came like this, so I went, "Kaya!" right to the center of his chest.
To his sternum?
And yes, to his sternum. And he goes, oh, like that. He made that noise. And then later, we had dinner, and Oliver was laughing that I did that.
Like making
And
fun of
I was just trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like all those little tiny things.
They matter.
They matter.
Yeah, because we look like idiots.
They matter so much.
I know, it's so stupid.
Why do they matter so much?
You don't mean it.
I want to be a good guy. I want to do the right thing.
You want to be funny.
Yeah.
Can I tell you that you know who showed up people more than I've ever seen in my life?
What?
He's a cool dude. This is not me talking shit, but Bill Bellamy. I did a pilot with Bill Bellamy.
Oh, yeah.
So a friend of mine wrote a pilot for Bill about his real life, which is his mom got a divorce and then later in life started dating ex-NFL players. So all of his stepdads were like these big, jacked ex-NFL players.
Yeah.
And Bill Bellamy was supposed to play my friend that wrote it. So Bill Bellamy on the first day, dude, I sit down at this table, and this is not on me.
Yeah.
I'm making him laugh because I'm mocking his 2 friends. It's supposed to be 3 black dudes and this white nerd from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Who's like the dork that they just let to play cards because they feel bad for me.
Yeah.
So I was doing this character where they would say something, and I'd be like, I hear that, bro, holler. You know, and Bill was loving it.
Yeah.
And dude, in between scenes, he literally is like, Drew. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, will you grab me? Are you getting a coffee? Will you getting a coffee? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go get something. He's like, yeah. Will you get me one too? And I was like, yeah, for sure. So I go get a coffee. And on the way back, he's like berating them when I'm behind my back to his mind, but like in a positive me way. Like he was like, man, y'all better step the fuck up. Y'all are regulars on this show. And this motherfucker is funnier than both of y'all motherfuckers. You want to lose your job? You want to lose your motherfucking job? Dude, it was, and he doesn't know I see him.
You're right.
And he's like, yeah, y'all ain't funny. That bullshit that you said, but that shit wasn't funny at all, motherfucker.
Why would you say that?
He was
to your
lighting
co-stars?
them up. Well, because they're friends. He was his friend. But
It doesn't matter.
Dude, he was checking them.
Yeah.
And he started laughing. He wasn't being like as mean as I'm making it. He was just being like, y'all are garbage. He gonna take your role, bro.
Yeah.
You are trash. You saying some dumb shit. Then when I sit back down, he's like, thank you, bro. These 2 guys fucking hate. I mean, now they're like,
They hate you.
Fuck this dude. Yeah, because I was funny. Like all I was doing was slinging bullshit lines, and I was a day player.
There's an old saying: "You never outshine your master."
Oh, bro. Well, bro, I didn't. Bill was. It's his scene. It's his show. But these
I
2
know.
guys, I'm just trying to have fun with them.
But that's why he did that.
I know.
Because you outshined him.
I know. It was bad.
You outshined him. You never outshine your master.
We tuned it down big time. We've tuned it down. Like I just took it back.
Yeah.
And then they would take heavy shots. Slink Johnson. Do you know who that is? Who played?
I love Slink.
Yeah, he was
Great guy.
He was in that scene with us.
Yeah.
Slink started just shitting on me. I mean, and it was funny.
Yeah.
But he was sick of it. He was like, "You ain't gonna be funnier than me." So Slink was the whole time, and we started. We've got a friend.
When was this?
It was a pilot for CBS. It was 4 years ago.
Oh, 4 years
I don't
ago.
even know.
Yeah,
4 or 5 years ago. Yeah.
How many pilots have you done?
I don't know, 6 maybe 7.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
me too.
I mean, I did the worst pilot of all time. I did How I Met Your Father, the spinoff to How I Met Your Mother. I've talked about that.
Oh, I did Problem Child.
Time out. Do you hear what I said though?
Yeah.
One of the most successful sitcoms of all time, How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
I did How I Met Your Father.
That would have been great.
Oh,
It must have been great.
it was so bad. The network don't let people see it. I had to sign an NDA when I went and watched it at the network that I wouldn't talk about scenes, characters, anything. Nothing.
It was that bad. Who else was in it?
Well, Greta Gerwig was going to be the star.
Oh, wow.
And she wrote it. She co-wrote it with Emily Spivey, who's a great writer. I've told this story.
Maybe not say that.
No. That was public knowledge.
Yeah, but they did a good job.
No, they did do a good job. What I'm saying is we didn't work.
It didn't work.
It's like me and Drew Tarver were boyfriends, and that was the other thing, man. They wouldn't let us kiss. They didn't want us to kiss. And Drew was like, well, because we went in to like do a kiss one time. Like he was just going to kiss me on my cheek.
Yeah. And
the network was like, I just think the kissing is a little much.
Yeah.
They didn't want us to show affection. So how do I? This is my boyfriend. Otherwise, it just looks like two guys.
Have you ever worked with anybody that was so good that you're like, I think I'm going to quit?
My whole career, almost everybody I've worked with.
Yeah.
So many people.
I did that show, Sean Saves the World.
Oh, I love.
I did that show. I played his boyfriend. We had a kissing scene when you brought that up.
Yeah, you thought about gay kissing.
Sean? What's his name? Sean. He's on Will and Grace.
Hayes.
Sean Hayes.
Yeah. Do you know?
I didn't know much about him.
I used to live in his apartment. By the
Really?
way. That was the first thing the landlord said.
And when I watched him do it, like rehearsal,
yeah,
I literally went, "Oh, I'm in the wrong business."
Yeah.
This guy is so good.
So you're a pro, and I'm a hoe.
Yeah, because what people don't realize is that I signed up with a bunch of homeless people, to be honest, and crazy street people.
Yeah.
To do amateur night at comedy clubs.
Yeah, same. That's us.
Have you ever done? When you first start off, you're with a guy, like a guy in a green suit.
Yeah.
Right. Like who's that guy? That Robert William Aprovaya. You know him? Mm-hmm. So a homeless man, crazy person
who's going to the same audition you are.
Right. Right. And then you're like, or some like other homeless person, and then you're like, for years, that's your school.
Right.
Right. You're performing with mentally disabled people and people with problems.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden one day you get an opening job, for somebody, or you start featuring and you go, oh, it's a little better, but that's pretty much
your training grounds.
And then you end up then you're on a show
with a professional,
watching people that can sing and dance and tap dance, and you're like, I could fart into a mic and not make the mic smelly, or that's my talent, or whatever. You know what I mean? You don't
So Sean was so
Oh
good.
my God, he's so good.
Yeah, he's like shocking to watch.
Yeah, it memorizes lines during rehearsals. He knows it.
I'm gonna mispronounce his name, so I don't want to say it. But Oba.
That's it.
Fuck, you gotta know.
Oba.
Oh. No, but the best actor I think I've ever worked with was on I'm Dying Up Here, and I don't want to mispronounce his last name, so I don't want to sound like an idiot. Oba Babatunde. Babatunde. Do you know him? Oba Babatunde? Mm-hmm. Dude, this guy is such...
let me look.
Oba Babatunde?
Oh, yeah, that guy's... I've seen him before. He's great.
I mean, his face is like,
he is great.
Don't fuck around.
Don't fuck around.
He's so good. He was so fucking good at playing this like smooth, slick club owner that there were times when we were done with the scene, his name was Barton Royce or whatever on the show.
Yeah.
That I thought it was club owner Barton Royce. I like in my mind, I was like, oh, that's Barton Royce. Because he would walk up and he would still kind of be in his vibe.
Yeah.
And he'd be getting coffee. He's like, what's going on, kid?
Really?
I feel like I was in a fucking a light movie with that guy.
Yeah,
he was one of those guys where you watch him and you go, oh, he just is better than everybody.
Yeah.
And he knows it. There's no way they don't know it. Those guys fucking know.
I love those evergreen working actors that have been around since the 70s.
Yes.
Sometimes you're on a set, right?
Yeah.
With guys you grew up, watching, just like, oh,
Rick Overton was on our show. And Rick is phenomenal.
He's a fucking legend.
Guys like that, where you're like, oh, you've been good your whole life.
Yeah, and you just kind of go, what am I doing here? What am I doing here?
Why did you guys say yes to me?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Speaking of people that are good their whole life, let's talk about the DL thing. DL Hughley collapsed on stage. By the way, a great comic who I've always thought was...
Listen.
Kind of in a class of his own.
Like when Pablo... Remember when Pablo passed out on stage?
That was from drugs.
I understand that. But
he fell because of drugs.
I understand that. But they did both fall.
Yeah, but DL was sick.
It doesn't matter. They both fell.
Okay, same story.
I'm just saying when you see a fall...
Yeah, when you watch it happen.
Yeah. Because they always happen in clubs that I play.
That's funny. That's so true.
Right? So you know exactly what that room is.
Yeah.
Right? So...
Where was Pablo's fall?
Sacramento Punchline.
Oh, yeah, Sac.
Right?
That's
so
right.
I played Sac thousands of times, right?
Yeah.
And go, oh my God, I remember that little.
I know that table.
That table where he almost
Cracked
his skull in. Yeah.
Where did DL fall?
Zanies,
Zanies,
right?
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I played that room as well.
God, that's insane.
It's insane. So he's on stage and he's sitting down.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think he's sitting there.
Okay.
So already in your head, because I've never seen DL sit before, that could have been a clue. Because did you see how fast his manager and his people got in to save him?
Well, I mean,
Because they knew that he was sitting there. So he must have been like, hey, man, I'm tired.
I don't feel good.
I don't feel good.
I've had that before. I don't feel good
Yeah.
in the middle of stage.
So he's sitting there, and so people were like kind of attentive.
Let me try to find it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Keep talking.
and then he falls over, and you hear the gasp. Yeah, and you probably have some, you know what I mean, audience members going, "Do I get my money back?" Yeah, you saw a couple of those.
Yeah, well, that's the first thing they want to think of. Is,
Do I get my money back?
hey, is there any way that I could get paid for get paid in return for this? Because I didn't want to see him fall.
Yeah.
The opening act was very funny, though.
Yeah.
Have you ever passed out on stage?
No, I
Here's
have never.
Here's the video. Hold on one second.
I've been choked out on stage.
Golf critique. I'm a big golfer. Bobo knows. I've taken him to a driving range, and man, can he bomb it down to fairway. Golf critique is quickly becoming the best search engine in golf. If you do play golf like me, I love it. Go on there. It's the best way to see user-operated, friendly ratings of golf courses and instructors, things in your area. You can
Go
book tee
become
times.
a member right now to have a shot at winning $25,000 cash and golf with Holly Saunders and Brian Urlacher.
It's Brian Urlacher, the ex-Chicago Bear, could play golf with you. If you go sign up, you get $25,000 cash. That's going to be announced soon. Go to golfcritique.com to sign up. Put in our referral code 26793. That's 26793. Click the link below. Once a member, write a review by August 8th, and you can win $25,000.
Wow.
8 finalists are going to go play golf with them in North Carolina. Do you want to go down there and play golf, Bob?
No.
Come on, Bob. Well, you can go. One of 8 people can go. Go to golfcritique.com. Get your ass signed up. Use the promo code BADFRIENDS at checkout. Receive 15% off of the premium membership at $4 a month. It's pretty good. You can win 25 G's. Golfcritique.com. Use promo code BADFRIENDS.
I got you.
Wow. Wow. That video is so creepy. It's so ominous,
Yeah.
right? To watch him. Look at his buddy is waiting for him because he can tell he's wobbly.
I got you.
Oh my God.
It'd be funny if he regains consciousness, stands back up and goes,
Bitch!
"Bitch, got it!" You know what I mean? Like it was a joke. I gotcha. You know what I
I
mean?
almost passed out. I almost passed out on stage when I first auditioned for Last Comic Standing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my feet
Why'd
tingled.
you audition for that?
I was brand new. It was my second year doing comedy.
Oh,
I
wow.
drove to San Francisco with my friend, with my buddy, and we drove and we waited out loud. We camped. You know, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That was one of those moments in comedy where like you're like, fuck, man, it sucked, but I'll never forget those moments. We slept outside together. We told stories all night. Everyone was coming up and down. People we never met before were like, "Where'd you guys come from? Where'd you come from?" to audition.
Oh my God.
So it was like one of those things. I mean,
And
I ate shit.
were you? And also, I remember those early things. You know, for me,
Yeah.
I would get really worked up for them.
Oh my
it
fucking
was
God.
so nerve wracking.
All night long
Yeah.
thinking about what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I yeah. So did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. I won the show. I'm dat fan. I'm dat fan.
Oh, this is the first season?
I'm dat fan.
I did a show called Friday Night Videos, and I was in San Diego. I was an open micer, and I got it because my manager hooked it up for me. I used to have this really this older black guy named Worthy Patterson.
What a name.
So Worthy, but
I see him in my head right now.
yeah.
Big heavy set
Yo,
guy.
man. No, skinny.
Okay,
Yo,
let me
man,
take it back.
I got it.
Skinny guy.
Yeah.
Hats?
And it's so funny because I remember the reason why I left Worthy, they used to call him Worthless.
Worthless Patterson.
Yeah. They used to call him Worthless Patterson.
Because he got no gigs for
He's
you?
a great manager, and he, you know, I was so green
Sure.
that I blessed the guy. I love him.
Well, yeah, because those guys that took a shot on you before you were
He's a
anything.
great guy. I still run into him today.
Oh, really?
And he works for a big management company. He has a bunch of clients. He's great.
I thought for sure you were going to be like...
No.
He's at the Panda Express on Sunset.
No, he's a great guy.
He does scoops, big scoops.
So, but Worthy so got me this gig,
Yeah,
right? So I drove from San Diego early because I had to be there at like 2. I left San Diego at 4 in the morning, and I drove to Burbank, and I sat in I had this junky fucking truck.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a little park in Burbank there, but right by where the Tonight Show was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They're
there's like there's a couple
still
of
there.
little parks. Yeah. And I just pacing my act.
All night long.
Yeah, till like 6 in the morning till 2.
Damn.
I had no food, money, or anything.
No, of course not.
Starving.
Yeah.
And just doing my act and smoking, doing my act. You know what I mean? The ninja crossed the road, and you know what I mean, and all these bits. You know what I mean? Masturbate alone. You know what I mean? These bits. You know what I mean? Grab your own ass when you masturbate. That's why I'm lonely, or whatever. You know, these bits that I used to do.
Yeah.
And
You still do those. I've heard all those. Just a couple of years ago, I've heard all those. Stop it.
Anyway,
Stop it.
I show up, and
No, you said your dad. What about your dad?
my dad, you know, you're not funny, Bobby, and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
those
I
bits, you know
love
what I
that,
mean?
yeah.
Knock, knock, who's there? You're not funny, all that stuff, right? And I remember
I still love those.
being, I don't do that fucking joke anymore.
I
you
still
fuck
love
tough
that joke.
Fuck face.
I'm just saying I love it.
So then I remember backstage and just ready to go, and then going, and then hitting the stage, and I'd only did comedy 60 times.
Oh, you were so new.
Yeah, 60 or 70
It's your
times.
first year into the gig?
Yeah, and I remember the lights coming on, and there's an audience, and just nothing came out. Just nothing. Just nothing.
I need your dad.
And then I pulled my stomach out,
Yeah.
and I started doing this weird stomach thing, because, you know, your survival.
Yeah, you just kick in.
Yeah, and I would go beep, beep, like grab my penis and go beep, 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 like that.
Yes.
And then like, make noises.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is
just
that?
like anything, because my jokes weren't working. And do like bird thing, right? And do whatever. And then afterwards, Worthy comes, yeah, man, they're not going to pay you.
What?
They're not going to air it. They're not going
You
to
didn't
pay
get-
you, or they're not going to air
Then
it.
you didn't get paid?
No.
What was that? An NBC?
NBC.
Fuck,
yeah. And
that's-
so then,
Let's go get that money.
but then what's funny is then I go to Worthy like 5 months later. I had no money, and I go, hey, can I get a commercial agent? And he goes, yeah, man, you're never gonna work. They're not gonna. You watch television? You just don't see no Asian guys on television?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, yeah. You don't see Asian guys on no El Pollo Loco.
Zulu.
Right. Back
Zulu.
then? No.
Yeah, Zulu.
So then I fired him, and I went, you know, with Abby, my manager now.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she got me an agent, and I booked 20 national commercials in 1 year.
Wow. That's insane.
I did El Pollo Loco. I did
The Crazy
one of
Chicken.
them. This is how hungry I was. I would call my agent and go, whatever, even if it's the polar opposite of me, send me in. So one of them, he goes,
6'8" black guy.
yeah. No, one of them was, so they're looking for a Brad Pitt looking guy,
You.
log cabin, you're chopping wood,
You.
right? And you're wearing a turtleneck. It's for Maxwell House.
How could that not be you?
Yeah, right. Right. So I go, send me in. So I show up, and it's all these guys that look like Brad Pitt in turtlenecks.
Real good looking dudes.
I'm wearing what this.
Yeah, and your belly showing.
My belly's showing. I'm wearing
Yeah.
this, right? Because I knew that in those kind of commercial auditions, there's no line.
You're
They're
right.
you're just drinking coffee on a porch,
And you go-
chopping wood, and just doing that, right? So in those commercials, you know what they do is they ask you how your day was.
They just want to talk to you, right? Yeah.
Right. So they turn the camera on. They go, slate your name. You go, I'm Bobby. Profiles. You do the profiles. So what were you in Halloween? As soon as they ask me, you just go into this bit.
Yeah, you have to.
You just make them laugh.
Right.
And then next thing you know, you get a call. All right, so it's down to you and 4 other Brad Pitts.
Because they love
So
you.
then you get called in with everyone in the room.
Right.
And then ask me a question. They ask you a different question. I don't give a fuck. I got it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Make them to laugh. Right? Make beep beep. Yeah, and do a funny dance. Right?
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you're on a porch. You get it. You're on a porch with a turtleneck. I did a Maslow Hawkins commercial, drinking the coffee, chopping wood. I never chopped wood before.
And they just want it to be funny.
No, they go, why can't it be a fat Asian guy?
Yeah, why not? Fat Asian guys like
They
coffee.
like wood.
They like wood and
They
coffee.
like wood and coffee. And I would get a lot of those when I went, just send me in where all the white dudes are being sent.
Yeah.
Don't give me the ching chongy ones.
Yeah.
With
Those
the
were
ninjas.
for me.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
I liked.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if that's interesting, but probably not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is. What are you looking at? All your texts?
Eric Griffins keeps texting me.
What did he say?
He always just says, "Oh boy, low bar, something, something."
He's too much.
I love him.
No, we do. Well, we like him. I don't know if we love him, but we like him. Call me back.
Okay, well, I know you don't like talking about Karens.
I don't. It's just we've talked a lot about Karens.
I know, but every week there's a new Karen, and they're
You wanna
more
show- all right.
evolved. They're more evolved, and they have different fucking.
They're changing shape.
Yeah.
So what's the new Karen?
This
What's
is
her
the new. I call her the sorcerer, San Francisco Karen.
San Francisco
She's
Karen?
like a sorcerer.
What's her name?
She's
You-
mythical.
You know her name.
Just put San Francisco Karen. It'll come up.
You know what's so funny about this lady?
Yeah.
When I saw this video for the first time,
Yeah.
Lisa Alexander apologizes for Karen-like confrontation.
Yeah.
When I saw this
I
woman,
just need to talk about it for a second.
when I saw this woman, I literally said out loud, San Francisco. I said it right away.
Yeah,
I
you could
could
tell.
feel it.
You
She
could
has
feel San
that.
Francisco,
That
yeah.
It's got that San Francisco vibe.
Yeah.
So talk about, or this is it right here.
Are you sure that's it?
Yeah, this is him. A white couple called the police on me. A person of color for silent for.
Let me just do a background. So this older Filipino man who owns the property of his house. He owns his house.
He owns the property of his house.
Is this your property?
Here she says, "Is this your property?" Look at that.
There she is.
San-
There's the sorcerer.
That should be the
She's a
that's
Salem witch right
San Francisco tree. Bing bing. That
Yeah,
should be
yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking commercial for.
Yeah.
Let's play the clip and let's
there.
talk about it.
All
then.
right.
Is this your property? Hi, I'm asking you if this is your property.
Why are you asking?
Because
Well-
it's private property.
Because it's private property,
So,
sir.
are you defacing private property, or is this your building?
They're gonna smile. Oh
You're
my
free to
god.
express your
No,
opinions,
we
but
do.
not on people's property.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Sure.
Just respectfully.
sure.
So we're just saying, absolutely, your signs and everything, and that's good. This is not the way to do it.
Okay.
It's private property.
But if I did live here and
Push
it was
pause,
my
push
property,
pause,
this would be
push
absolutely
pause.
fine.
Now,
Hold on,
if
let's get to her in frame here a little bit more.
Okay, but now let me tell you something. Let me just pause right here. Pause right here. Pause.
Outside
Now, if this is happening to me,
of your place right now,
yeah, if I'm this guy, this is what I'm feeling. Thank you, God.
right? Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
This is what I want in life.
Yeah. This is turning you on.
This
right
is I would be so turned on because I would play it exactly the way he's playing it.
now. Right. Where he never said it was his property, even though it was. He kept
No,
going. What does
you,
it matter?
You have to fucking
You're
throw
fishing.
out
Yeah.
your
Fish shit. Yeah. Yeah. You can
Here
tell
we
he
go.
he keeps fishing
this,
now.
This guy's a
If it's
brilliant
my
man.
property, this would be absolutely fine.
If it,
And you don't know if I live here or if this is my
play.
property.
Perfect.
Oh, really? Because you live here, right? You
no,
said so.
because we know the person who does live.
Oh, we
so
know the person
there
who
we
lives
go.
here.
Lie number one. And now, if that was me,
Yeah.
a thing would turn in my head like a little noise, bing, bing, right?
Yeah.
Lie, bing, and it would make me more excited
Because he knows.
because now you know what I mean.
Well, this is his chance to go. What are their names?
Yes.
I thought he was going to be like, who does live here?
Yes.
Because I think I know them. Do we know the same people?
Yeah, yeah.
And he should just said his name, right? If
Yeah.
he just was like, oh,
Yeah.
is it Marcus and Jan? Do they live here? 'Cause that's fucking me.
Ooh, okay.
So
Then
that's all
I
we
suggest
wanted
you
to
call
ask.
him
I'm not
or
disagreeing with
call the
you.
police.
Why do you
Or
wanna call the police?
because
Great.
you're accusing me of a crime, correct?
What I'm asking you is why are you?
So she realizes here, fuck, I fucked up.
Well, she does call him.
I know, but you can feel her right now in her voice go, I'm asking you. She knows.
Here's what drives me crazy.
Yeah, you love
Is
Karen
the
stuff.
assumption
Yeah,
is the assumption that this guy
Couldn't live
doesn't
there.
own the fucking place.
right.
Right? Because to me, if I see a guy painting on a wall or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, my assumption is that A, if it's not my fucking wall, it's none of my fucking business.
Yeah, in fact, if I ever see anybody painting anything on something,
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. Even when like cholos do, you know what I mean?
What are you gonna go ask them what they're doing?
Yeah,
what are you
they're
fellas
spraying-
up to?
I know.
Yeah, fucking. What are you nuts?
Yeah.
Mind your own fucking. Keep moving. The worst thing that can happen is if someone is fucking like, so let's say someone's just graffitiing on a building, and you go, "Hey, don't do that." Now they're gonna beat the shit out of you.
Mind your own business.
Survive.
I'm not answering you.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So your choices are to call the cops.
I love it.
If you believe I'm calling a crime, and I will more than be happy to talk to him.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name again?
I'm Lisa.
Lisa, what's your last name?
What is your name?
What's your name? I asked
I'm
first,
not
Lisa.
committing a crime,
What's your name, sir? What's your last name, sir?
Oh, nervous guy. I'm sorry. I didn't see
he's
the
backing
guy.
up a little bit.
He goes like this. He goes,
Yeah.
Robbie.
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 And now he's like,
What's your name? Robbie. Let's hear what
Yeah.
I think his name. I think he said Robbie. It's just the way he backs up is great.
yeah.
What's your name, sir? What's your last name, sir?
What is your first name, sir?
I'm not answering. I'm not talking to you. You're talking to me. I'm asking you the questions.
That's another the right move.
Neither.
Asking them the question. Yeah, that's what you're saying. He's doing that.
He's doing the right move.
He's going, I'm asking you.
Because basically, I'm just going to translate to you people, all right? Basically, he's saying is
You
that...
people.
To you.
Okay.
Basically, what he's saying is that, like, I am just doing what I'm doing, right? I don't know you.
Yeah. Why are you
You're
why are you bothering
in
me?
my shit,
Yeah.
right? So I don't have to do shit.
Right.
That's basically the translation.
By the way, it should be known. This is sidewalk chalk.
And there are people, right, online, because I've been obsessed with this.
Yeah.
I read a guy goes, well, why don't you just say your name and just say you own the property and let it go? That's people's fucking thing.
I know.
No, because he doesn't want to. He didn't do anything.
Time out. Well, no, because he doesn't have to.
He
Why
doesn't
are you
have to.
bothering me?
They're coming to him. He's not doing anything.
Imagine if I'm on my front lawn
Oh my God.
and I'm just trimming something and some guy goes, "Is that your lawn? Do you live on that lawn? Is this your house?"
It's the assumption.
They're assuming he doesn't live there.
It's the assumption that
Yeah,
drives
it's very
me crazy.
obvious.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah.
obvious. When people say, "Why wouldn't you just say your name?" Because why are you bothering me?
Okay, now keep going. This is what freaks me out about the video.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, then call the cops.
Thank you. We will do.
Lisa and Robert.
Yeah.
I'll be right here.
Okay, thank you so
Bye.
Wait, you forgot the moment where she puts her.
And that,
What happened to
is
the
why
her
Black
finger on
lives
her?
matter.
The finger on her. When did she do that?
She's touching her chest.
No, she does a thing where she does this.
I didn't know. I didn't see it. We played the whole clip.
Yeah, I think you've passed through it.
No.
Keep playing.
Is your property? Hi, I'm asking you if this is your property.
Why are you asking?
Because
Well,
it's private
I think when you
property.
zoomed in, hold
Because
this.
it's
Keep
private
it
property,
playing.
So, are you defacing private property or is this your building? You're free to express your
No,
opinions,
we
but
do.
not on people's property.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Just respectfully.
Sure.
So we're
Oh,
just
they-
saying.
they cut-
Absolutely.
It
your
cuts
signs and
away.
everything,
Why?
that's
I don't
good.
know.
Hold on.
This is not the way to do it.
Okay.
It's private property.
But if I did live here and it was my property, this would be absolutely fine.
If it
And you don't know
think
if
I-
I live
I
here
think I'm
or if
gonna-
this is my property.
We actually do know.
There it is.
There,
Yeah.
pause it there. That's okay. Pause it there. Okay. So, I imagine.
Can this
right?
be my background for my
Yeah.
fucking computer? For
I
the-
imagine, right? For some reason, I imagine having sex with her.
And she just goes,
And when you're coming, she does that. Oh my God! If that happened when you were having sex with somebody like that, it would be burned into your fucking psyche forever.
while you're having sex, she goes, "This is private
Look,
property."
this is fucking sorcery right there. Look at her.
You know, this is what's funny about San Francisco. And also, I'm going to talk a little shit about San Francisco.
Hmm.
I like that city. I like performing there, okay? But I got to tell you, every time I go up the Visadero or whatever that's called, Elephant Heights or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You look at the amount of fucking wealth there, it's sickening. You're like, these fucking rich fucks could save the world. San Francisco is this like liberal island where they're like, we're the most progressive. Yeah. Meanwhile, there's a house worth $50 million fucking dollars.
You're too young to know what I'm talking about here.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I know who Cat Stevens is, Dad.
You're too young to experience this.
I hate
or
when
to
people say that, but go
knowledge.
ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that I've been playing the San Francisco punchline since the late 90s.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't born yet. Go ahead.
And the difference between the audiences now and then, night and day.
In what way?
In this, when you played San Francisco, you couldn't sleep because you couldn't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Because the audiences were so wild.
Right.
You would see a lot of different colors,
A lot of different kinds of people.
different kinds of
Like
people,
beatniks, hippies.
but not only just beatniks, but also just like every type of person. But what it was is they're enjoying it, and you could say whatever you want, and they would stand up, and it would be you would crush harder than in any other room.
Can I tell you?
And now, it's like doing a fucking EA convention.
I'm gonna completely combat what you just said. No way. I just played last year. I just played up there at Cobb's. I literally said to my agent, I cannot believe how free it was. In my mind, I thought, fuck, San Francisco's always kind of been this tight place the last couple of years. The Pacific Northwest has this thing. No, dude, San Francisco was fucking incredible. Now, granted, I'm sure a lot of those people didn't live on the island. They weren't a bunch.
You play Cobb's?
I play both of them, but Molly wouldn't let me play Punch because of what happened because of the fucking, the lease, and they couldn't. The contracts had to change for everybody. So she was like, "Do you want to sell more tickets or not?" And I said, "I don't want to play Cobb's. I don't want that big room. I like the small Punch." And she goes, "Do you want to sell tickets or not?" And I said, "Okay." So I went over there and I sold out 4 shows at Cobb's. So it was well worth it. And I got to tell you, every fucking audience, not one, none of that.
Oh, maybe I should play Cobb's.
It
then.
was fucking awesome.
I should play Cobb's.
It was fucking. I used to think that. I was nervous about the Northwest being like, oh, what if they don't like that I do a questionable? Nah.
Because the last time I had to play Cobb's, Ask Al Madrigal, I had a nervous breakdown and I collapsed into the kitchen and I took my shirt off and I started crying like a little baby. And Natasha Leggero had to pick me up.
Because you were just eating it?
No, I did a corporate event at Cobb's for Facebook.
Well, dude.
And I was last. It was Ian Edwards was there too. And I bombed so badly that I took my shirt off. I went to the kitchen of Cobb's. I went into a thing. And then also, so that's the second time at Cobb's. Before that is where Ken Jeong physically assaulted me. He tried to punch me in the face. And then Steve Byrne had to separate us.
When you guys were on tour together.
It's a long story. But he separated us, and I had to get back on a plane and go home.
Damn.
So I had 2 bad things happen at Cobb's.
This is why. You got to wipe that away from your brain.
It's still there.
Gone. Hey, look at me.
I need a seance or
Gone.
something.
Okay. It's gone. You don't think about that. It's changed. That stuff has changed a lot. Trust me. I know what you're saying. So 2 things.
Yeah.
Bobby came over last night.
Oh my God.
And we ate dinner together, and we had steaks. And Bobby ordered. I'm going to give Bob's order. There was only 3 of us, right? Bobby ordered prime rib, 2 corn on the cobs, artichoke, steamed spinach. I'm sorry, cream spinach, the garlic bread, the big order, a cup of clam chowder, right? We had
and you
fillets
wife had
fillets and onion rings.
That's it.
And green beans, and salads, and
that's it.
No, there's one more thing you ordered that I'm missing.
That you ate the green beans and the steak. Oh, that was mine.
That was yours.
That's right. That was mine. Yeah.
Bobby ordered
and 2 Diet Cokes.
2 Diet Cokes.
Yeah.
Bobby ordered
everything on the menu.
Everything on one side of the menu, and when we were calling, the guy kept going like this. Okay, and then I added. He goes, okay. Oh, and barbecue baked beans.
Yeah.
And you had barbecue baked beans.
That's right. And then he started, okay. And then it started going.
How many utensils would you like? 36? Okay. Yeah, he couldn't fucking believe. I said, just 3 people.
Yeah.
The guy goes, 3 people?
Because I haven't ordered at a restaurant in a very long time.
You ordered so much food. It was insane.
Did I eat most of it?
You ate a lot of it, yeah. You ate a lot of it.
I know I did.
The one thing that you do that most people can get over that I can't with eating, you slurp. The beans you slurp. It was hard to watch. I love you, but you were baked beans. And when you dip that steak in the horseradish sauce, my, too much sauce. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You were like,
yeah.
I
was astounded at your etiquette.
Yeah, because I eat like a fucking
No,
adult.
you guys sit there like fucking...
Like grown-ups.
No, like it's, like pilgrims. Like fucking Little House in the Prairie pilgrims.
What does that even mean?
Upright, white people upright, right? You pick up utensils, right? You lock each other in the eyes, right? And you just, you know what I mean? Like Stepford wives.
The whole time we ate, we go like this. We go,
yeah.
Is this your private property?
Yeah.
Do you live here?
And doing this move.
Do you live here?
I eat like a fucking immigrant.
No.
You know, I want to eat when I eat.
You eat as if I imagined the original humans ate.
That's fine.
But they hunted all day.
That's right.
And they exercised all day, and they finally got food.
That's right.
And then they had to wait to cook it. And then when they were done, they wouldn't wait. They would just ravage it.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, we ordered out, picked it up. You didn't even have to go get it.
I had to wait.
And then
I had to fucking wait and sit in your uncomfortable living room on that
What's
uncomfortable
uncomfortable?
couch and just do small talk.
What's uncomfortable about it?
Oh,
What's uncomfortable?
beautiful gray walls.
What's uncomfortable about it?
Your house looks like a fucking anthropology store.
Okay.
Just conchs and fucking candly and just light and
Light
it's
and airy
fucking
and
bullshit.
nice. It's light and nice.
Fucking bullshit. And I have to sit there.
You
and
live
go,
in a booger
"Oh,
cave. You live in a booger cave
Oh,
with skin shrapnel
what's
all
going
over.
on in politics? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about. Look at my backyard. We go in backyard. I'm like, this is fucking. What is this?
How nice is the
Cribs?
backyard?
Beautiful.
Yeah. What do you
Beautiful
mean?
pool. You know what I mean? And I have to pretend. And then what would you like to eat? Come on, white. Let's fucking do it. Let's eat now.
Now this is you just being racist.
I'm not being racist. So I had to wait.
You just don't
an
like
hour-
whites.
No, I had to.
You
wait.
just don't like whites.
Don't yell, dude. You act silly.
You don't like whites.
No, I'm just saying. I had to wait and pretend
like you cared.
that I cared about
Because
it.
you wish you had a video game controller.
And I had to sit there and eat there and then be. And now I'm not going to ever do it again, because now you're making fun of the way I eat.
No, I wasn't making fun of them.
Yeah, the slurping and the slurping.
Two things.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah.
when you left, you literally said, "Hey, I really enjoyed this, and I do want to do it again," didn't you? And then you got in your car, and you had a cigarette, and then I called you, and we had a conversation, and you really did enjoy it. And I said, you know what?
I'd never done it before, so yeah, I enjoyed it.
It was
that way.
different.
It was different.
And I asked, why can't Rudy come? But you didn't want her. Was she on? Is she
Rudy
in
didn't
trouble?
want it. Rudy doesn't like you.
Look at that face. That calls out
Yeah,
bullshit.
Rudy doesn't like you that much.
Do you not like me that much? Would you not come over and I would have a good dinner for you? You don't want to come over, huh?
She's paranoid because, like, even on the way over here, I joke, "Can I get some coffee?" I'll tell Auntie Kalila that you do it.
Oh wow.
I'll tell on Auntie Kalila. We have GPS in the car. We'll know. She'll know. It's like she's a fucking. And you know, all these people on the internet going, "You got to be nicer to Rudy." She has to be nicer to me.
You do take a lot of abuse from Rudy.
I get
will
abuse
say.
from her in Kalila all the fucking time. I'm tired of it.
You guys boss him around
I'm gonna
a lot.
tell you another fucking bullshit thing she did.
Here we go.
So I go to Goldbelly, and I haven't told you how mad I am about this.
What's Goldbelly?
Goldbelly is an app online, and you can order food from all over the country.
Oh, now I want to see it. Goldbelly.
It's an app online, and you can get delicious. They have like recommended things, so I get my Luminati's from there. I get different
Love.
pizzas from there.
Love.
I get barbecue, but I also get this. I get chicken pot pies and beef pies from
I
a
love
company out of
chicken
New
pot
York.
pie.
All right.
What's it called? So we can rep it.
I'll show you. I have to go on my Goldbelly real quick. Just
Are
give me
you
a second.
are you a pot pie person?
She
I've
doesn't
never
like it.
tried.
She doesn't like it.
You know how pot pies, you eat pot pies and it's so hot that even when you're done, it's still hot?
So here's Goldbelly right here, and I'm going to show you some of my transactions here. So this is it. You can go over here and get bagels.
By the way,
or
this isn't a
whatever it might be.
sponsor of ours. We're
It's
really
not- I'm
like
just telling you I like it,
Yeah.
okay? So my account, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I go to my orders, okay?
What do you order from Goldbelly?
So I've gotten Luminati's, 4 of those.
I love
Carol Ba Kitty Party Family Meal. It's like Indian food.
Ketty Ba. Wait, Ketty Ba? What?
My Pie Pizza. I get deep pizzas there. But I get Panberry's double crust hand pies.
Wait a minute. You get pizzas from Luminati's and from Pie Guy.
I get them from 6 different companies.
Jesus.
So I get this thing called Panberry's double crust hand pies.
Okay.
Okay. So they come frozen. Listen to me when I'm talking to you.
I am listening to you.
Okay.
I'm just looking at this belly thing.
So they come in a box. This is Goldbelly, and I get 12 pies. They're about this big. Just
Okay.
listen to me.
I am.
And so they come to the door, and Kalila has a thing where I can't touch anything that comes to the door Rudy has to clean it all and disinfect everything, right?
I know.
She
You
le-
made her disinfect the Red Bulls.
She leaves my pies out there for 2 days. Melt, right? So then she doesn't tell me,
Yeah.
and she freezes them that way.
I'm
So now, now the pies come in a plastic wrapping,
Right.
and when they melt, all the filling inside
Pours out.
So the plastic's filled now, frozen with the filling that's inside the fucking pie, right? And
Yeah.
she just puts it in the freezer, and she doesn't tell me.
Wait, why
So
do you
I'm
put
like,
you put-
so I'm like, hey, shit. I wake up one day, hey, shit, I want a pie today.
Hey, shit, I want a pie today.
Right. I go to the pie and I pick them up, and the pie, the crust is still there, but there's holes in the bottom where all the filling had spilled out into the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm just getting crust,
Yeah.
right? All 12 of them are that way, and I've been eating it that way, but all the shit fucking oozed out. Did you apologize?
I only made the mistake once, and because you didn't tell me that the package arrived, because I never go down and I don't know when it arrived.
She didn't know.
And the
You
fillings didn't go out, only the oil went out.
Oh,
Hey, slow down. Hey, you can relax.
No.
Sit down. Rudy.
No.
Rudy.
No.
Rudy.
No.
It was just the oil, huh?
All right.
So was he exaggerating?
No, stop, Rude.
Bob?
I love you. Stop, Rude.
Bob?
Let me tell you this, Andrew. All right. When I'm ordering, okay. So I'll show you my orders. Okay.
I want to see it.
I'm going to show you my orders. Okay. So okay. So I get. Let's go to it.
I fall in
So
love.
I
With, I
get-
fall deeply in love with you when you get into these things.
So okay.
The way I look at you when you're like a little too excited right now.
Okay. So I got.
And so I
two
know-
braised pork pies.
Yes.
2 country chicken pies.
Okay.
2 breakfast southern chicken pies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, I didn't get oil pies. Since I didn't get oil pies, how the fuck
Is there not oil pies
is there
on that menu?
oil
Is there no
in
oil
the
pie?
fucking thing? It's the filling, not the oil.
It's not the filling, because if it will be the filling, there will be like meat.
No, here's a...
Wait, time out. Let me investigate. Is there meat spilling outside of it?
No, here's...
Oh, so it isn't. It's something else.
When you open up a pie, a panberry pie, it's delicious,
Let me
right?
close my eyes. I see it. Go
All right.
ahead.
Imagine this.
I am.
Imagine this. Imagine the filling inside the pie is a stew.
Oh, I love it.
All right? When I ask you what a stew is, what does that consist of?
Chunks of meat and potatoes and carrots.
But what's the
and
most important thing in a stew?
the gravy, the juice.
The juice.
The
Right?
Yeah.
The most important thing is the juice.
The juice.
Right? The juice.
The juice
is gone.
The juice is gone.
The juice is gone.
The juice is gone.
The juice is
Rudy.
gone. The juice has now filled into the
bag.
plastic. So when you open up, it's frozen. So I have to put just beef, right, and potato chunks with no juice.
Can you just crack them and put them back in the pie and cook
No,
it
you
that
can't.
way?
You can't. It's
Like a frozen ice block. You can't crack them off?
You can crack it and put it on top of the shell of the pie.
Why is
and
that?
have it melt it over.
That sounds good too.
You know, it doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good because I don't want a moist ball. I don't want a moist ball of a
Do
fucking
they not
disaster.
sell moist balls on
They
that
don't.
menu?
So you never apologize for that, and I'm being nice to Rudy because I'm being nice to her. And
Yeah,
I
okay.
never yelled at her about it.
Yeah.
But that is what she did. Did you not do that though? Okay, say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
She's so fucking nice.
she's a nice girl. That's why I didn't yell at her until now.
You did.
I've been eating these fucking balls of dough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're delicious, but that's not what I want.
That's not what you initially
I
intended.
want a pie.
Daddy wants a pie.
Yeah, Daddy wants a pie.
Well, how about this?
Yeah, but it's a great company. If you ever go to Goldbelly, you got to get these panberry
Panberry pies.
pies, and I love the mushroom chicken.
Why are you? Let me ask you this: why are you guys leaving it outside for so long? That's to
not-
disinfect it. Is that what that is?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have to
it's
disinfect.
you're not supposed to leave it out there for days.
Why don't you guys just spray it inside? Take inside and spray it with alcohol.
Because she just, we live in a, listen to us. People have different points of view
On the
about
this is about the
pandemic.
pandy. Oh, right.
And we are taking it real safe.
Sure.
And people go, "Are you scared?" Yeah, I'm scared.
Why wouldn't you be?
I'm a smoker. I'm scared.
Are you seriously? We had this conversation when the
Sebastian said to me once, when the pandemic started, he goes, "You have nothing to worry about. You're gonna be fine." And I go, "Sebastian, you have nothing to worry about because you're athletic.
That doesn't make a difference anymore.
You have a great body.
That doesn't
a
make
great Italian body.
I know. Trust me.
But for me,
I don't think the smoking thing is going to be the detriment for you.
What is it?
I don't know.
You just said it as if there was a detriment.
I think that health has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Beyond the smoking. I'm talking about just diet.
Oh, yeah. What did I do today when I woke up?
Yoga.
Yeah. Did you do 30 or an hour?
45.
Oh, you did 45?
We were supposed to do 75.
How intense, though? Was it was a lot of stretching?
Why did you add that part?
Because she knows what I'm asking. She knows exactly what I'm asking.
Was it hard?
Yeah, it was kind of hard.
Did you sweat?
Yeah. Did you?
Why are you looking at her? Did you sweat? I know she sweat because she probably puts in the effort.
How about this? Because you were supposed to do Wednesday with us.
I know I bailed.
And you bailed.
I bailed.
You bail a lot.
First of all, I have
you bail on a lot of things.
I had a sever in my leg.
Did you ever play Warzone with me?
No.
Did you ever go to the Korean spa with me?
Well, we can't because the
Did you ever
pandy.
do yoga?
We can't
You
because
don't
the
do
pandy.
anything. I back up everything I say. Did I come over to your uncomfortable house? I did. Did I eat dinner? We had a good time.
Shut the fuck up. You're being such an exaggerated dick.
I know.
I bailed on yoga for one reason, and I can tell you this right now.
I
am
why.
going to I'm going to a podiatrist next week. I think I got to get surgery on my fucking leg now.
No, you're doing yoga with us Wednesday.
No, I'm serious. I've let this go for too long. This is bad. Look at how gross that looks. You see how red and swollen it is?
Yeah.
I let it go for too long, and I thought it was like, oh, it'll just heal itself.
Yeah.
So I wake up Wednesday morning, and I go, fuck, I don't think I can do yoga. And then I'm thinking, no, man, I'll just go walk around the neighborhood. I'll take the dog for a walk. Then I go inside. My ankle is swollen.
Your dog, though?
Yeah.
Your dog reminds me of my brother's dog.
Really?
Yeah. You can tell. I don't know why you got lucky, but you could tell he's a good guy.
It's a girl.
So
it's a girl.
Whatever.
We did put a penis on it, but it is a girl.
It is the most loving. It sat next to me.
She went right up to you.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is when someone says that you got lucky, I believe that to be true. I used to think I was like, no, dogs take after the way you treat them and the owner. No.
No, you get lucky.
I have good friends that have dogs that are just fucking assholes, that tear shit up, that poop on everything. She doesn't do any of that stuff.
We have one of those.
You have an asshole.
Oh, I have an update on fucking Leonard.
Leonard
update.
What happened?
Oh, this is a great one. This is great. So, did I tell you we ordered a spa for it?
Yeah.
So spa.
Yeah.
Then she ordered a full-blown tree thing that came today.
You guys are gonna spend $50,000 on a bird.
Can I just show you what my fucking patio looks like? It's disgusting. I'll show you what the patio.
Have you guys sprayed it down at all or cleaned it off?
Just watch. You can't really see it, but like.
Let me see. Oh, bro, get a hose.
Right. So this is essentially, these branches. Right. There's the spa that they ordered.
Oh my God, there's so much poop. There's so much poop.
I know.
Why don't you guys? Can you not just
So what
spray
happens
it?
this morning is
put some of those meat
we
pies
go
out
outside
there.
and he's gone.
Today?
Yeah.
He's gone?
Right. So then what happened was he flew, but couldn't fully make it. So he ended up on somebody else's lawn. Right. And it's like going, I'm leaving the Four Seasons. I'm going to a Motel 6.
Right. He went from tip top to bottom.
Yeah, to bottom. And now he's on somebody else's lawn. None of our business.
Kalila probably cares.
None of our business.
Mm-hmm. Do you miss Leonard?
I care.
No, you don't. We talked about it in the car.
His wings are still broken.
No.
His wings are broken still.
I asked her in the car, and you have to be honest with me. I go, do you love Leonard? She goes, yeah. And I go, if Leonard died, would you cry? She goes, no. And I go, have you ever cried in a movie? She goes, yeah.
What movie?
No, it's just a love story.
A love story.
Which one?
A Walk to Remember.
Oh, yeah. Right? What a movie.
And I go, what scene? When she dies, right? I go, you love that scene more than you love Leonard.
Oh, boy.
I said, I don't know if I would cry.
You wouldn't cry. You
I would cry.
She'd cry.
You just told me in the car that you wouldn't cry.
I said I don't know.
She would cry. She wouldn't be heavy, but she would cry. If the dog, if one of your animals died, would you cry?
Yeah, because I love them.
But for how long?
It would devastate me.
For how long?
I would get one of them cloned. Do you know that?
Really? Can you do that?
Oh yeah.
You can get your animal cloned now?
Oh yeah.
How is that?
Meryl Streep did it.
How expensive is that?
$50,000.
You would do that?
Fuck yeah. Gobi? Yeah.
Wait, can I do that? How old are they? How do you do that?
You got to get their fingernails or something. You send it to Korea.
Right before they die, you got to get their DNA. Send it away.
Send it away.
How long does it take? And they clone it?
A couple of months.
Wow, this is a great idea. Then you really never lose your family dog.
Meryl Streep or one of those actresses did it. Her dog.
Brooke Shields.
No,
she was the inventor of it.
No.
The Brooke Shields clone your dog. I can't believe that you had
I'll
that.
clone.
You're going to clone Gobi?
I would clone Gobi, but then you think, right?
Isn't that creepy?
If they can clone a dog?
They can clone humans.
They have to clone humans.
You don't think I think they've done it already.
Yeah, but then if we can clone humans? I've always asked this question. Let me ask you this question.
Oh boy.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in a being, yes.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but I know it's there.
So if we can clone a human, are we creating life or is God still creating life?
Okay. Well, that's complex. I believe in a thing. I don't believe in a man in the sky. I don't believe in that. I believe in a universal power or energy that's massive that we'll never be able to wrap our brains around. So in that regard, it's all creating without our knowledge. Things are being created without our knowledge. So do I think we live in a fucking alternate universe, dude? None of this is real. This is a simulation.
No, you're freaking me out right
this
now.
Is you live in a simulation.
You're freaking me out.
Let me give you a theory.
It's not no.
Let me give you a theory.
It's not a simulation.
The way you look at her, okay? The way she looks to you, right? When you look at her, you know her characteristics. You've seen her before. You've created that image of who you think she is in your mind. That energy is real. She exists, but she looks different to me than she does to you. When you look at her right now, you think I see her the same way you do.
Like she looks Cambodian to me? I don't know what you're saying. You look Cambodian.
No, but what you see of her physically, all her physical attributes, they don't look the same to me. We just assume they do. Because we live in a fucking simulation. Yeah. We've created these universes the way we want to create them.
It's funny because I first thought, when she first moved in.
Mushrooms.
Right? She looked like a mushroom. No, I thought, oh, she looks, like a young, but now she looks exactly, I don't know why, and you take offense to this. She takes offense to this, but she looks exactly like her mom to me.
Well, that's not why. I mean, she's a child of her mother. Why would that be a fucking? You see reflections of her.
But then I call her mom, and she gets really angry.
Well, that's annoying.
I call her Honey.
Why?
That's her mom's name.
Oh, your mom's name is Honey?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Is that her real name?
Her full name is Honey Luz.
Honey Luz? That's a great name, Honey Luz.
Yeah.
Honey Luz.
But Filipinos, they name their people's, their kids' names crazy shit.
What do you mean, like
3 people have named their kids COVID.
Yeah, that's fine.
I know.
It's kind of cool.
Or Paperclip. They just name their kids in a weird way.
Sewerhead.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Thank you for being a bad friend.
Here's a little song we wrote for all the dads out there. We see you. We see you working on that grill. It's getting real hot. Yeah. You know that lawn looks damn fine, Daddy. We understand what all the moms see. She got the dad in his New Balance sneakers, Tommy Bahama, 3 buttons undone. There goes your dad riding on his mower, just glistening in the hot summer sun. So high, dad bites, see our boats coming through. So high, we won't tell you what we wanna do. We wanna fuck your dads. A good time will be had when we fuck your dads. We know your mom will be mad. your dads. Everybody, we wanna fuck your dads. We wanna fuck your dads. We wanna fuck your dads, yeah. Happy Father's Day.